Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is Dark Archeon here, and it is time for pre-Monday prep. Weekend's done. It's time to get some gaming in before the work week sucks the soul out of us. All right, so I know I haven't streamed on a Sunday in a while. Life has just been kind of chaotic, so unfortunately, that's been the case. But I'm back now, so I have Dauntless and Jopo in the Discord with me right now. Dauntless is away, but Jopo is there. Say hi, Jopo.
I
Hi, Jobo.
Ah, there's Dauntless. All right, so it is time for the Warframe Weekly Reset, and there's a lot of stuff to go over. Today is the calendar reset on Warframe for the Hex. Oh, it just happens! It just happens! Oh, sweet! It just happens as soon as you log in. Was not expecting this. Oh, I was so shy. Aww.
How did I get so lucky? So spoiled.
Oh, I got a nice screenshot. Okay, so you can play that as many times as you want. Okay. Never deleting that message because that's awesome.
You say that, and you always will. I know.
She goes for the kiss and then she's all shy and whatnot. It's great.
Our own love song on repeat.
Aww. That's so cute.
Need any fixing up? No tickling today. Okay?
Aww. Well, that happened. Okay. Was not expecting that immediately upon signing in. But, alright, well. That was nice.
I'll be right here. Always.
Now I just have to question myself about Eleanor. What that tongue do?
Oh, God. You're welcome.
why?
I was the one that said it to him first.
All right. So, as part of the weekly reset for the Hex calendar, every week is 3 months on the calendar. All right. So, after the entire year, which takes the course of a month in real time, you'll have the opportunity to reset your conversations if you kind of bunk one of them up and they won't date you, because that's possible. So, at the end of that year, after this on the reset to the new year, it gives you the opportunity to forget your relationships with the hex and start over. Or you can remember them and you can still leave one of them and date another one if you should so choose, but keep in mind that breaking up with some of them, you won't be able to get back with them. Others you will. It kind of depends on the personality and the person. I don't know who is like that and who is not. That's something to be learned later on. But that's the general consensus, though, is that there are some that when you break up with them, you won't be able to get back with them. Either way, I want to remember this so I can actually keep going with my relationship status already at best friend loved status for everybody because I haven't broken up with anybody. So I'm going to remember. So that doesn't actually reset any of your statuses. And it seems like that's a one time you can't go back and change it either. So keep that in mind. And now I have to have the hard conversation of breaking up with Aoi.
You monster.
Me and you.
Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. I actually really like Aoi.
Do you think the mannequins out there have a better butt than me? Think carefully. Love ya.
But I've gone through all of the conversation pieces with Aoi a bazillion times. So there's nothing new there. And now that I have this saved, I can play that anytime I want. I also, you know, memories have it recorded here, so I can see this anytime I want, so. Maybe later. I'll figure that out later. Alright, let's go ahead and go over the weekly reset stuff. So, first things first, for weekly reset, let's talk about the Archon. Who is the Archon this week? It is Archon Naira. So, Amber Archon Shard, currently at 20%. We've got a Rescue, we've got a Survival, and then the Showdown itself. For the day, the sortie is Mobile Defense, a Spy, and an Interception. That's an easy one. It's a rifle only. Conditions fire and enemy physical enhancement. No big deal. As far as events going on, we have the Ghoul Purge for the next 18 days. We also have Thermia Fractures going on. I've also started working on closing some Thermia Fractures, so there is that as well. I do need to finish this up, though, at some point. Let's see. I have a bunch of stuff in my Foundry to claim, but I will do that in a little bit. Let's see. What is in Duviri this week? For the regular circuit, we have Loki, Mag, and Rhino. All of them are easy to get. They drop from base boss fights. Rhino drops from the Jackal fight. Loki drops from... I don't remember which one. But yeah, they're all just basic boss fight nodes on the star chart. Nothing here special. The only thing that I advise on is your tier 7 reward for the circuit is a specific oh, excuse me, augment mod for them, and it's always going to be the same augment mod for them, but I don't know which one it is for each of them, so keep that in mind. Personally, I don't really care, so I'm going to say ask me later. Alright, for the Steel Path, let's see what ones we have this time. We have the Akin Brunt. We have the Soma Incarnon. That is an amazing Incarnon. I have it. Definitely worth getting. It turns the Soma Prime into a shotgun, basically. We have the Vasto, we have the Nami Solo, and we have the Burstin. So the Burstin Incarnon is actually pretty on point as well as being one of the top tier ones. Not a huge fan of the melee Incarnons, but if used properly, if melee is your stick, then by all means go for it. But if you do already have all of the Incarnons, as usual, you can always just select one of the Riven mods here, or Kuva if you should so choose. I already have the Soma one. I'm going to go for the Burstin and the Vasto. Alright, who do I have? Not Mesa. Dookie for weapons, too. Alright.
Hope you don't mind. I rearranged some cables. Tidy space, tidy mind.
Alright, let's see. Let's look at the Nightwave. Alright.
Shall we?
I realize that I'm not maxed out with the Nightwave already. I'm close to it at this point. But let's take a look. We've got kill enemies using a necromech without getting destroyed. Easy enough. Complete 5 different Steel Path missions. Easy. Kill Eximus, complete missions, kill enemies. Complete 4 different bounties on the Zeraman. Complete syndicate missions. Ew, gross. Now the dailies. We've got kill enemies, mercy kill an enemy, and mark mods of resources. Easy day.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Alright. What other weekly stuff is there? I don't recall.
Iron Wake.
Yeah, there's Iron Wake. There's Teshin. I'll go through it. But let's take a look at my foundry. My base Baruch is finished. Alright, now I got a bunch of this stuff ready. Let's see, what else can I build now that I did all those parts? Can I build anything special? No, but it looks like I do need some more copperite alloy, so let's go ahead and build some more of that. Oh, good. I can make a few more links for my Zaws. So I'm going to do that. Because I bought just enough links for all of the Zaws. Alrighty then. Stuff and things. Oh, it's only an hour too, so. I've been working on farming a lot of the resources and materials needed for making the bits that I already have components for. Making the components that I already have the bits for. That I don't have the bits for. Making the things like these stuff, weapons and frames and build components to the larger pieces that I have been holding on to for ages. Like, I just need some argon crystals now to go make the Exorgists. I just need to go farm the components for the Hagasa. I need to get some Void Plume pieces. Like, that type of stuff. Anyway. So, Charamote in Orb Vallis cave hotspots during any weather. Also drops from the Exploiter Orb in the Orb Vallis. I'm pretty sure I still need to go fishing anyway. I do need to go back to the Orb Vallis. I need some Vega Toroids for my Cantic Prism, because this is ones I'm actually going to keep. Still need a bunch of fish scales. I need more Vega Toroids. I'm not going to keep this Lega Prism. Yeah, so I still need to do some fishing. Shockwave, hello! Thanks for joining us.
The best part of waking up is in your cup.
I thought you were going to say a blowjob for a minute, but no.
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 I was trying to think of a funny one. The only one that I could think of quick enough was existential dread.
That's true.
So, just got done with D&D. We did a one-off.
Oh,
In 3 hours, we rolled 6 nat 20s.
only 6?
Say again?
Only 6?
Dude, there have been... Our group, we're lucky to get 1 nat 20 every, like, 3 or 4 sessions.
Oh, wow.
Somebody... I think it's Dauntless. You're getting feedback.
Playing with newspapers.
No, I mean when Dark talks.
I don't know. So, have you logged in yet today to Warframe?
I am right now for the first time. Don't tell me anything.
Are you currently dating someone?
Mm-hmm.
Are they in your back room?
Mm-hmm.
It happens immediately upon login. Just a heads up.
Oh, really?
Yes. Do you have the back room set as your base station?
I'm pretty sure.
Then yes, it'll happen immediately upon login.
It doesn't even let me log in. Oh, hey, hang on.
It'll do a double load, and then it'll go in.
Hmm.
Are you dating Eleanor?
Yeah. Why is the Drifter taller than Eleanor? Do it. There we go. Oh, good heavens.
I want to know, but I don't at the same time.
Okay. Do you want me to describe it?
Nope. I'm not going to spoil myself. I'm going to look it up. Or I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to wait until next month.
Hmm.
Eleanor is my next target.
Oh, her New Year's invitation message is interesting.
If you don't delete it, you can actually hit play on the top right to watch the scene again.
Yep. The end of her New Year's invitation says, "I promise not to be on my best behavior."
Alright, so one of the other things for the weekly reset, at least for today, there is an alert for anemic agility for the next 11 and a half hours.
Hmm.
Okay, so I believe I'm on Gone Fishing. Yeah, I'm on Gone Fishing. Time to go back to the Orb Valis again. You want to go fishing with me?
Not right this second.
Okay. I'm going to go fishing. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. I need to go to Fortuna first, because I need bait.
I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation is my calling now. Scales need balance.
Cave hotspots. Let's go ahead and buy a few of these. I shouldn't need more Tromzon, but I will go ahead and get a few more anyway. Just because. I know I am going to need more of these. Mire winders, sure, why not? I do need eyes. Warm weather. Ponds.
Do not walk on my stomach. Thank you.
Okay, was it just Eleanor, or is the Drifter like freakishly tall compared to the rest of the Hex?
Drifter is tall, not freakishly so. Alright, let's see. So, if you're going to be doing any fishing, whether that be on Fortuna or on the Plains of Eidolon, you need the Oxalis. It's incredible. It will automatically highlight all fish within 40 meters of you, which is pretty awesome. So it makes it a lot easier to get them.
Keep your face to the wind, friend.
Trade tags. Do I have tags? I know I have some. Spotted Bolarola floof? Yes, sure, why not? Flossy Sawgaw floof. Sure, why not? Getting all the floofs now. Oh, there's a lot of floofs. Holy cow. Okay. Interesting.
Maybe later then.
Alright, so that should be all I need there. Can I build anything yet?
It's the familiar killer to whom I love to deliver. Tell me the good news, sweets.
So yes.
Nice.
Oh, I don't have a core built yet. Okay. Do I have parts for another gun?
Always has been. Deserves a better
I don't have a
protege than
chamber.
that little duck. Swanning
Or a
off,
grip.
breaking his
I
heart.
do have loaders.
Man should find himself a... Go away.
Alright. Time to go do some fishing. I know I need to go to caves and ponds.
Which one did you go after, Dark?
What do you mean? Allie.
Okay. Steam went after Letty.
Who?
Steampunk.
Oh, okay.
He went for Letty.
I believe it's cold now, yes.
Oh yeah, I finally learned how to build stat sticks.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I now have a slash dash build on Umbra that does like 1,000,000 damage a hit.
I thought you hated the slash dash build.
I didn't like the idea of slash dash, but then after figuring out how stat sticks worked, as I saw a stupid meme build for the slash dash, I was like, sure, why not? And it's actually really fun. 25 energy to bounce around between a whole bunch of enemies, chopping heads off.
I mean, true. Oh, thermia fracture right there.
Why does my game keep resetting my menu colors?
He doesn't like you.
And there's no hotspot here. Hit scan weapons are fun. It doesn't matter the range, it's always dead accurate. There are no hotspots here either, really? I'm honestly kind of surprised. Well, let's go somewhere else then. Alright. Shocky, shocky. Alright. Let's see. Orbella's Ponds.
Yeah, I have got my ceramic dagger up to 15 times crit multiplier.
That's kind of
With-
impressive.
With an average, when doing the build combo correctly, an average of what was it? 230% crit chance.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I kind of want to say screw it and put. I'm debating on if I want to put red shards on him or if I want to put more purple shards on him.
On who?
On Excalibur. Okay, it's a weird gimmick, but hear me out on this. Purple shards have a gain melee crit damage, or gain X% crit damage, 25%. If you have over 500 max energy, that jumps to 50%. I have a Tau Forged Purple Shard on him. I have 640 energy. So that one shard is giving me an extra 74% crit damage.
Okay.
So the shard would end up, because it doesn't show the shards in the actual, or the shard modifiers in the modding screen. That would put the ceramic dagger's crit chance at somewhere around, I think it's just shy at 20. Let's see, what is my base crit chance on this? 1.5. So another 1.
Alright, so I need the other bait. So I need this bait. The Charmote bait. Swing and a miss. Oh, come on, that should have hit. Yeah, there's a Tromzon. Okay. Charmotes are in the caves. I'm being foolish with my bait. Okay. Is it a bird? What is up there? Oh yeah, it's the bird. Let's go find a cave. Let's go over here. That way. You heard nothing.
I heard nothing.
On the bright side, this is a decent fishing spot. Let's shock everything. That's what I'm after. The char emotes. Look at all the pretty fishies. This fishing spear is an absolute must for fishing because it stuns everything in the water. Makes it so much easier to catch them when they stay still.
I want bluey Legos.
That was out of the blue.
Was it though?
It's a me. It's never out of the blue.
Let's go ahead and throw another bait out.
I crave violence. Father, I crave violence.
Ooh, a
I know.
Mirewinder.
Mother, father, I crave the blood of the enemies. I wish to devour the unborn.
Eggs. He wants eggs.
I'm very upset because I tried to watch Dimension 20.
There we
Tried to
go.
watch the drag queens and the D&D and drag queens, Dungeons and Drag Queens or whatever. You can only watch the first episode, then you have to be a subscriber,
Oh, of
Like-
course.
paid subscriber. And I was very upset. Even though it was fantastic.
Oh no, my hotspot went away.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Erner.
Don't go towards the water.
Don't go towards the water.
Well, that sucks that my cave hotspot just went away. It's the only one in this cave, too. But I'm still getting Mirewinders, so there's that.
Hold on, you literally have giant ass earrings right now. What do you mean you'll miss your piercings? Eleanor says, I miss my piercings. Casualties of having crazy healing factor. And it's like, dude, you have like gigantic hoop earrings right now.
Yeah, maybe so, but there's also, she may have had more. Like, elsewhere. It's definitely possible. Alright, well, my bait's gone away, so let's... Since I'm down in this hole, let's see if there's anything to drill out. Oh, there's a lot of things to drill out here. Let's go ahead and grab some resources here. I got the drill range widget thing, so I can now do the mining from much further away.
Nice.
Oh, it's outside.
The only thing I will say about the Eleanor one is freaky infested French.
What'd that tongue do?
Exactly. Eleanor, what the fuck? I bullet jump past her and she says, if you don't pay attention to me, I'm gonna go snog the helminth.
I love it. She's gonna go snog the helmet.
Enough!
You don't pay
Like-
attention to me. I'm gonna go
What?
snog the helmet.
Animals, not kill them.
Where am I? There's a lake up there. Do I want to go up there? Sure, why not?
Aww. Perry died.
What?
Perry the platypus?
No. Perry, the miniature donkey that was DreamWorks animators, the model used
Oh, yeah.
for Donkey, died.
Yeah, Donkey's image actor passed away. That was a few days ago.
On the third, on the second. It was more than a few days ago.
My only complaint with this slash dash build is that apparently casting speed does not help with the speed of slash dash.
Apparently not. This is considered a lake, and it's warm at the moment, so... What a krillers. I just probably wasted that bait, didn't I? Yeah. Lake, warm weather. This is a pond. But that does mean I can just go back to here. For the next minute. And it's now cold. Yeah. Eyes only show up in ponds and warm weather. Tyramotes are caves in either. Krillers are lakes on warm weather. Bunch of sap caddies.
Is it just me, or do air support charges or the Oregon Eye charges not reveal argon crystals?
Argon crystals get their own icon when they get dropped. They don't. They don't reveal argon crystal nodes. They're not considered a unique item.
Oh, okay,
It's considered just a regular resource.
lame.
Alright, so for warm or cold weather.
Oh yeah, and also the near minute long
Okay,
video
hotspot.
clip is under 8 megabytes. I can send the New Year's clip through Discord.
Oh, nice. So, cave hotspots. Let's go to that one. I haven't been there, I don't think. Okay, how do I get into this cave? That's the question. Do you know how to get into that cave?
Which cave?
If you're watching this stream, it's going to be the one to the northeast of the grow site.
That one, I have no idea.
It's around this mountain somewhere. Oh, I think I found it. Found an entrance at least. Right here at the entrance, there's usually mining stuff, and I'm right, there is. Do you remember how mining used to be when it was first released?
No, because I wasn't playing at that point in time.
It was awful. You had to... You would get the notes, the little, like, shiny nose, and you would have to click and, like, drag a line between the two. Basically drawing a circle around them to, like, carve out a circle, and the more complete your line was, the better. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You're something new. The Sentinel Stovers. The wildlife here can find you, even if you are invisible.
Sentinel Stover. I'll send out a party. See if we
Yeah.
can find its packmates. Mature. Female. Sentinel Stover. It would have been keeping watch for its pack. Look at it. Such a proud bearing.
This is where that range comes into play. This is definitely one of the larger caves. Okay, yeah, I've been in this one. Nice. I got a Vegatoroid. I need to do another one of
You
those.
what?
I got a Vegatoroid.
Sentinel Stover. Must be a deadly alive.
All right. All right, we are halfway through the stream. Let's see, what else do we got today? More fishies? How long have I been in here? I've been in here for 35 minutes. Hey, a fishing hotspot. Just what I wanted. Alright, so for the cave, if I remember correctly, Chara modes are here. Cave hotspot, cold or warm. Prefers cold. So I need the Chara mode bait here. Chara mode bait. So let's give that a toss in there. Let's grab this mire winder. And a scrubber. Fishy, fishy, fishies everywhere.
Nope. You're welcome. You're very welcome. All of you are welcome.
That's what I'm looking for. 'Cause I know I need lots of these guys. Oh, come on. That's right, get over here. Scrub a brain. A scrub a dub a dub. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. You okay over there?
Yep.
You sure?
Most of the time.
Got it. All of the pretty fishies. Oh, my bait is gone. Let's drop another one. Still cold for 4 more minutes. Once it's warm, we need to head to a pond or a lake. Eyes are ponds, warm weather.
Captain.
Krillers are lakes, warm weather. So either or.
Yeah, Captain.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay, that is obnoxiously loud. Let's not do that, please.
Sorry. Bun Bob. Who lives in a pineapple? Bun Bob.
Excuse me.
SpongeBob. I still like the way that they say SpongeBob in Japanese.
How do they say SpongeBob in Japanese?
SpongeBob! And I'm not even kidding. That is legitimately how they say SpongeBob in Japanese.
Oh goodness.
One of my favorite things is seeing the names of Pokemon in different languages.
Okay, go on.
Do you know what the name of Lickitung is in German?
I don't know if I want to know.
Schlurp.
Okay, that's fair. Just slurp.
Schlurp. SCHLURP.
Oh, schlurp.
Yep. I've heard a few other ones, but that's the funniest one that I can think of offhand. Speaking of... Not speaking of Schlurp, but speaking of Pokemon, and your earlier conversation of D&D, how goes the campaign?
Pretty good. Did I tell you how the last session went last week?
Maybe?
Where they decided to go cave diving?
Maybe not.
So...
To be fair, I was out of it last week. I was not
Fair
well.
enough. So, as you know, my game is heavily based off of Pokemon Platinum, storyline-wise.
Right.
So, I have been trying to find ways to add optional bosses in, namely the Reggies. And so, what I have decided to do is... Okay, that does max me out. I have the Reggies, like, hidden away in various areas around the map. I intended for them to go after Regirock. Instead, they decided to go the other direction, and they found Regidrago, which is significantly more powerful.
Regidrago is the dragon version, right?
Yes, Regidrago is from the Generation 8 games, alongside Regieleki. So, I was intending for them to find Regidrago much later, like around level 13 or 14. They are currently level 9.
So, can you not scale a fight?
I can, however, I have decided to purposely not scale certain fights as this fight is meant to, this specific entity is meant to be one of the stronger ones. I basically re-flavored it to where the individual Regi Golems are demigods underneath Regigigas. Basically, out of the entire pantheon, Regigigas is the one who actually physically formed each of the planes.
Hang on. I think I broke Warframe.
What did you do?
So, you know how when you fall into the water, you respawn on the beach, on the edge where you last jumped? Apparently that's also true for resource drops.
Oh, jeez. I see that now. How did you manage to pull that off?
I killed some enemies right there, and then they just drop stuff, and it's...
Jeez. Smooth.
Alright, let's catch these guys, because I should be in the warm weather now.
Nice. But anyway, so I have each of the individual golems as demigods. And the pseudo-lore that I came up with entirely on the fly for Regidrago specifically, because I was not anticipating for them to go after it so quickly, is that it is the source of all draconic energy in the material plane. literally all dragons, dragon-like creatures, dragonborn, dragon sorcerers, everything dragon related. Reggie Drago is essentially a battery for all of them.
Duly noted.
So they
It's only
spent-
warm for 6 freaking minutes?
Yes. You didn't know that?
I mean,
The hot cold cycle on Venus is really skewed towards cold. But so they landed in Veilstone and decided to travel to this mountain where they had previously seen that this mountain, mind you, it's like an Appalachian style mountain, so it's really low and the tree line goes really high up the mountain. But when they had passed by on a during a fast travel, they had noticed that at the top of the mountain there were all these like weird caves and pockmarks above the tree line. So they wanted to see what it was. So I had them venture up there. In the process, they had to they had to take shelter from rain, which turned into like a full-on thunderstorm. They ended up fighting a very pissed off Vespiquen and a hive full of Beedrill, which was fun because they are like corgi-sized wasps that apparently have enough. When they're moving, they have enough momentum to shove things, which was fun.
I imagine so.
So they dealt with it pretty easily because the paladin decided to use her fear aura, which unsurprisingly, everything but the Vespiquen failed the aura. They started trekking up the mountain, started checking out all these different caves. Most of the caves were really short, like only like 40, 50 feet deep. And they all kept hitting like bedrock, essentially, where the cave couldn't get any further in. And then they came across a cave where when they looked down inside the cave, they saw a whole bunch of eyes inside of it. And of course, one of the party members, being the doorknob that he is, decided to throw a chunk of food into the cave. See what happens. It was a cave full of Sableye, which are little goblin critters that eat gemstones. And the very deepest part of the cave may or may not have had an Agron in it. Which... how do I word that? Or how do I describe that?
I'm familiar with what Agron is.
Right. Bipedal rhinoceros wearing plate mail, basically. So they managed to get away from that guy quick. Made their way up through the mountain, and eventually made their way up to the top. Well, almost to the top. They found a cave that went a lot deeper than the rest, so they decided to investigate that one. They find this elf who is just mining away. Come to find out, this dude is an archaeologist who, on the other side of the mountain, in a small town, there is an old ruins that's like dug into the mountain. Old temple full of like draconic text and stuff like that. But all of the text was leading towards there being a hidden room in that temple that you couldn't get to. Like, even using, like, detection magic, he could see where the room was, but he couldn't get to it because the walls were impenetrable to conventional means. And also he didn't want to literally break down walls that were covered in 10,000-year-old text.
Which kind of tracks.
So this dude had the genius idea of, oh, well, the temple goes like halfway into this mountain. I'll go to the other side of the mountain and dig my way through the mountain to the inside, or to the back side of the temple. And he then proceeded to spend the past 500 years doing that. Digging holes.
A dwarf?
No, an elf.
That's up there for
Yeah.
even an elf.
Yeah, dude is determined. But that's what happens when you have archaeologists. They're freakishly determined.
Technically, grave robbing is just early archaeology.
When does it turn from grave robbing to archaeology?
Whether or not a government will pay you for the corpse.
Fair point. But anyway, so this dude has been spending literal centuries hand mining out holes through this mountain to try and get to the other side of it. Mind you, the entire time I was having the party roll checks and stuff like that, and they kept rolling insanely hot. So when it came to this point, one of them offered to help dig, at least for a little bit. And so they had the centaur sorcerer use earth tremor and basically donkey kick the wall that the guy was mining into. And I had her roll a couple of arcana checks to make sure, she wouldn't collapse the tunnel or anything like that.
Why would that be an arcana check? Wouldn't that be more of a survival
because
check
Earth
or a
Tremor
nature
is a
check?
spell.
Right, but knowing the wall, knowing the structure of a wall, whether or not it's going to collapse a tunnel, would be more of a survival check or a nature check.
I had the guy that was doing them, like the NPC had already figured out, like, if I hit in the, he basically was like, if you hit in this spot, the tunnel shouldn't collapse. I just wanted to have her do an Arcana check to make sure she didn't overdo it.
Fair enough.
But she then rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20 doesn't always succeed on a skill check.
Right, but when the skill check to succeed was like
An 18?
a 20, well no, when I purposely, I had like varying levels of success to determine how the story would go forward, and the highest difficulty one was a 22, and she proceeded to hit a 23.
Fair enough.
Like, I purposely set certain skill checks at, like, I want this to go through all the way. I want this to get to the point where the fun stuff happens.
I prefer not
But
to talk about myself.
to do that, you're either going to have to make several really, really good skill checks, or you're going to have to roll a natural 20. That's how I play my games.
So, for me, any way that I see, when I'm doing like a skill challenge like that, a natural 20 counts as 2 successes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Regardless of what the skill check is, unless it is like a DC 30, which does happen on occasion.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I had one of those almost immediately after, but I'll get to that.
So generally the way that I would like to run things, if I'm doing like a skill challenge sequence, whether it be like a group DC check or like even just a skill challenge DC in general for like a single person, and not one is 2 failures, period. Even if you have like say a rogue with reliable talent and the lowest you can roll is a 23, which is possible, right? Even with reliable talent, and that one still counts as 2 failures, even if you actually exceed the DC.
I can see it. But anyway.
Actually, I think if you roll a nat 1 and still exceed the DC, I'm gonna give that 1 failure, and 1 success.
So it evens out.
Yes.
But what was I gonna mention?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Have at it.
So she nat 20'd on it.
I love what I do, but
So I said,
never
okay,
quite get
this is going to go as best as it possibly could. She kicked the wall down, and on the other side of the wall was the hidden room.
Alrighty then.
So, what?
I bet that
how-
elf was very happy about it.
Okay, before I continue, how far forward is your knowledge on Pokemon? Like, what generation does it start to peter out on?
Emerald.
Okay.
I don't care about spoilers.
No, that's fine. So, in this room, it is a circular chamber with no doors. It is floor to ceiling runic text. Like, all written in old Draconic.
Sounds like
even-
the unknown. Sounds like unknown.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Unknown is ancient Draconic. It's a mix of ancient Draconic and Celestial. So, it's the kind of old that the 2 players in the party who can literally speak Draconic struggle to read it.
Let's go talk with. Oh, come on, little duck. I realize you need to talk to the drifter, not my Warframe.
Ouch, ouch,
Fuck
ouch,
off.
ouch, ouch. There. Oh. Oh.
I go to sleep now.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
love you.
Bye-bye, Eepy.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.
Mwah.
So,
Mwah.
bye-bye.
Free. No, I can't get out of here.
Can't escape. So, it is a circular chamber, floor-to-ceiling text. In the center of the chamber is a large pedestal.
Oh, damn
That
it, I
is-
need a Solatoroid.
Oof. In the center of the chamber is a large pedestal that also has more text on it, and sitting on this pedestal is a gigantic dragon skull. Surrounding the pedestal, there are 10 statues. 8 smaller, roughly human-sized statues, and 2 huge size-classed statues. These statues are Golett and Golurk, which are
Yes,
literally
I've seen
golem
them.
Pokemon.
I play Pokemon Go, so I'm familiar with most of the Pokemon.
Okay. So the players and the archaeologists, they start going around the room and trying to read what they can. 3 of the players can speak Draconic. 2 of those players can read Draconic.
If you can speak Draconic, you can read it.
One of the players literally doesn't know how to read. That is a thing that we gave her character, is that her character is like, she's only been in civilized.
So she
Like,
can speak.
civilized.
She can speak. She can't read. Okay, fair enough.
Correct.
Lore,
reason she can-
wise for the character, that makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
And the only reason why she can speak Draconic is because one of the other players taught her Draconic. So her Draconic is real sketchy.
Fair enough. All right. Anyway,
So-
let me find out where these toroids are from real quick. I need a Solatoroid inventory.
The solo ones, I want to say those ones are from the Temple of Prophet.
So the Vega toroids are spaceport. Hang on. Google, where are you? Solatoroid. Temple of Prophet, yes.
Yeah. Finally, I remembered something for once. What was I gonna say? Crap, I forget.
Alright, well, I need another...
Do you care if I join you?
Sure.
You just toroid farming?
Yeah. I'll head back to Fortuna.
Okay. I will join you here in a second.
Let me
Actually-
leave, and then we can go actually to a relay real quick so I can do my blessing. Resource drop chance.
Okay.
We've got about 30 minutes left on the stream tonight.
Nice. So I had them going around the room and just doing like investigations and arcana and stuff like that. And they had a couple of them figured out that all of these little statuettes, they all had draconic text written on them, unknown text. And it was a pattern of fire, ice, earth, wind going around the chamber on each of the smaller statues. And then all of the smaller ones and the two big ones had these big, like, patches on them that said, in draconic, restraint. The two bigger ones had multiple patches that said that.
Interesting.
They managed to put it together that the patches that say restraint are meant to hold the statue back so that it doesn't destroy itself in combat by like reading text that was on the walls and stuff like that. Bunch of other exposition stuff and learning a bunch of other stuff. The paladin, who is a dragonborn, told the archaeologist, dude, you can do whatever you want, just don't read anything out loud because you might set something off. And he's like, okay, cool. And he goes over to the pedestal in the middle of the room and he's like reading stuff. He's not saying anything out loud. He's writing stuff down, like translating stuff on paper. And what you doing?
I was reading something real quick.
Ah.
All right.
But,
Are you in the relay? Yeah, you are.
I'm
Okay.
standing right behind you.
All right, let's do the resource drop chance. With my hydroid now up there.
Nice.
My hydroid looks pretty baller.
He's very pink, so I am obligated to say that it looks good. I mean, man's got a fashion sense, you know.
Alright, let's get out of here. Regroup and head to Fortuna.
Fortuna.
I'm trying to finish off all of my standing challenges. I finished off the Zeraman not that long ago.
Nice.
All I have left is Little Duck and the Vent Kids.
More pets. More everything, really.
Shoot me an invite.
Yep, doing so right now.
Cool. How did that specific situation end up going? Oh, right. So the NPC, he was like writing stuff down and translating stuff as he's writing it. And the draconic soul sorcerer in the party walked over to him, and without thinking about anything, because I had him roll an arcana check and he failed it, he walked over and, failing the check, he out loud said, "Oh no, that doesn't say this, it says this." And he unintentionally spoke the words that were written on the pedestal. And the pedestal immediately started pulling his life force into the statue in the center of the room.
Oh no.
I had him make several constitution saves, and out of, I think he has like 60 hit points, he took about 50 points in force damage, as it just straight up siphoned him. As it's doing that, the paladin,
I'm going to Temple of Prophet. We're gonna go inside to farm. It's much faster in there.
As that was happening, the Dragonborn Paladin saw what was going on and rushed over to him to try and pull him out, or pull him away from it. As soon as he touched the sorcerer, the statue locked onto him as well. Onto the Paladin.
Hang on.
The Paladin then failed their constitution save as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a save of like 25 because of what it was, and between the two of them, it siphoned just over 100 HP.
Did either of them go down?
No.
Lucky.
Well, the paladin has like 100. I think the paladin's up to 105 HP at this point. But the other part of it is that specific mechanic. The only way that it will actually... Why do I not have any weapons?
Do a roll.
I can't.
Or-
Okay, no.
Or switch your weapons, rather.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, let's go inside.
Yep. But that specific mechanic, unless they fail it miserably, like get below a 5 on their save, it won't directly outright kill them. It is a mechanic that I have basically... have you played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
No.
Okay. In Breath of the Wild, the way that you get the Master Sword is by having enough hit points to survive pulling the Master Sword.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So, this particular mechanic is... Oh yeah, the Elemental Golem has a set amount of HP that it needs in order to wake up. It won't purposely kill because it is literally its followers that would wake it up.
If you see a toroid, be sure to mark it.
If I pick one up, I will ping the general location.
Good enough.
Because I'm moving around too much to see them. Oh, there's one up here.
Got it.
How many do you want to go for?
I don't need a ton. Oh, there's another one over here. Same spot. You get it?
I think so. Yep. Oh, third one. Somewhere over here.
Got it. I have died down here several times.
Oh yeah, the enemies down here are way stronger than they look.
That there's a lot of excellence units.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 6 million damage. Love to see that.
Oh, two solo Toroids right here.
Yup.
That was due to my tentacles. You're welcome.
There's another one by me.
Mark it. Okay. I got it.
Nice.
That puts me at 6 so far.
I'm sure you've probably killed 10 times the number of enemies I have, but this build is... I am just finally discovering at level 26 that melee builds are actually fun.
It can be. I love that we can hear the Prophet Taker above us. More up here.
Yep.
More down below. At least enemies.
There's another one over here.
I'm coming back. Got it.
Another one in this hallway.
Waypoint marker 2.
Yeah.
I did not get it. Going back down to the main hallway.
Okay. And I'm bugged and there we go. Sometimes I just randomly can't do like the core stuff.
More of them right here. I love this Hydroid build.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a monster.
Another Torite up here.
Got it. Okay, that puts me at 11 so far. What are you at?
There's another one over here. I'm at 13.
More on me. I'm going for the one you have marked. Got it. Another one here on me. I'm at 14 now.
Okay, what the hell is going on here? Why are there MOAs that are spawning with nullifier bubbles?
More solo toroids right here. Alright, I'm good in this area if you are.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright, let's get out of this area. Let's go to the spaceport.
You need Vegas.
Yep.
Let's go there in style. Oh, I see how it is. Teleport.
Yeah, kind of important. It's faster.
Yeah, but where's the fun?
Being able to actually play because I've got 12 minutes left on my stream.
Going inside?
Yep. Is there a large open area anywhere?
I mean, right at the entryway. The only problem is that enemies are spawning outside and not coming inside. Yeah, it looks like there's a decent number of enemies inside. Here we go.
Okay.
Back here.
I'm coming. Oh yeah, here we go. Vegatoroid right here.
Over here too.
Got another Vegatoroid right here. Got 2 of them right here. You get it? Got another one right here. Yep. Okay, yeah, I got it. And where is he? We've got a green guy somewhere.
I'm taking care of him.
Got another one up here. This actually isn't bad for a farm. Got another one over here.
Got it.
Oh yeah, mark resources. Mark resources and stuff. There's a thing to mark.
Toroid over here.
Got it. No, that's okay. Damn it.
I'm at 9 Vegas.
Same.
Oh wow. I'm surprised by that. I'm actually keeping up with you on kills. You're at 300, I'm at 200.
We lost some of our wanted posters. There you go. Gotta mark the mods and stuff.
I'll go get more enemies over here.
Alright.
Are there more spawning over there?
No.
Okay, I'm luring him over.
There you go.
Don't kill him.
Oh, Vegatoroid.
Or do.
Sorry.
I was gonna say don't kill him so that he can put down some beacons.
I'm actually good if you are.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Unless you want to do some Thermia fractures.
I'm good.
You want to run the Profit Taker?
I'm good, man.
There's actually constant groups running the Profit Taker. It's a great way to farm Charisma Toroids for standing with Little Duck. And there are people who speed run it. I've been in and out in like 2 minutes.
Ah,
You coming?
yeah, I got stuck.
All right, 15 Sola and 10 Vega. That's not bad.
Nice.
For the record, that's 25,000 standing with Little Duck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 1,000 each. But the Charisma Toroids are 6,000 each. Alright, well, with that, it is right at the 2-hour mark. I've still got about 10 minutes till midnight here, so I'll keep on going, see what I can finish up. I know I can't get any more standing with Little Duck for the day, so let's see what I can do, though. So I'm done with standing there, but let's take a look at this. Well, that's right. I can just rank up. I can just rank up now. Rank up. Solo Toroids. Yes, please. Now I'm rank 4 with Little Duck. Give me... Ah, finally! I have the 777 unlocked.
Nice.
This is one of the best amps in the game for meta for in-game use at the ship. I can't think of the name of it.
Zeraman.
Yes, that. The Zeraman 10-0.
Mm-hmm. The 777 melts Thraxes.
Yes, it does. Think a mist bottle, but constant, is what the Clamora Prism does, except very wide angle. A 777 is one of the best for general use for amps. If you want to fight as your operator or as your drifter or whatever, that's the one you use. So it's called a 777 because these are the 7th Prism, Scaffold, and Brace that become available in the game. Oh, I need Calda toroids now. What do I need to rank up here? A Charisma toroid? Easy day. The one that I don't have, that I haven't run yet, is the Prophet Taker. I know how. I've just not done it. Because it's a process, and you need diluted thermia to do it, which means you have to have done thermia fractures.
A bunch of thermia fractures, yeah.
You only need one thermia, or diluted thermia per. And you can, yes, you only need one diluted thermia. Like, one person in the party needs diluted thermia in order to actually run the Prophet Taker. That's it.
And Prophet Taker is the separate one, not the Exploiter Orb.
Correct.
No,
or sorry,
Prophet Taker.
no, Prophet Taker is the one that you don't need it. The Exploiter Orb, sorry. My bad. Thank you for the correction. The Exploiter Orb is the one that you need one diluted thermia within the party to be able to run it. Which is super easy. As far as thermia fractures are concerned, they are so much faster if you run a full party. The reason being for that is you get the canister from the spider thingy, right?
Yeah.
And then you drop it in, or you put it into the thermia fracture itself, and then you have to defend it for a period while it fills it up. If you are solo, yes.
Do you want to run the Exploiter Orb?
Do you have a diluted thermia?
I do.
So do I.
Do you want to run it?
Not on record, just not on stream. I don't have time.
Okay.
Because I've not done it before. There's a bit of a learning curve to it, and I want to be able to like understand it so I can explain it as we go for the stream. So absolutely, but not just yet.
Okay.
But as I was saying, if you are solo running thermia fractures, you have to go get the canister, do a thermia fracture, and it only fills it a quarter of the way if it's just you solo. If all 4 players get a canister and put it in and fill it, it fills it all the way in one go. So it's substantially faster to run thermia fractures as a full party. The only downfall to that is you don't get the closed thermia fractures on your count for doing multiples. Because even if you have to close 4 thermia fractures for one diluted thermia canister, it still counts as 4 thermia fractures closed for your count. It's based on the fractures closed, not diluted thermia. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I am now rank 4 with Little Duck, which is fantastic.
Ready to dance on some faces.
And the Lazulite toroids are 12,000 standing each. And if you know what you're doing, it's not hard. A lot of it is shoot at it, or shoot the rocks that it's standing on, go start the machines, avoid getting shot at and stay alive to avoid the spiders while the machine does the thing, then go and throw the canisters at the spider, at the exploder orb, and then wash, rinse, repeat a couple of times. So not super difficult, it just takes time. But I also do need Lazulite toroids anyway for my base Hydroid. Which I'm sure you do too.
For which one?
Or not base Hydroid, but base Hildren.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of stuff and things today. My Hydroid is pretty baller. I like my Hydroid. I don't have room for adaptation on him, which makes me sad. He does have Plunder, which is nice for damage reduction, but it only works if you're against like Grenier. Not so much against Corpus. Because it pulls armor off of enemies. Which is fine and all, but he doesn't really have any other damage reduction, which is why I have Eclipse on him. So sometimes I debate using Nourish on him instead of Eclipse. But he needs that damage reduction to really tank Steel Path. Either way, that's really all I've got time for tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining me on my crazy mission. Enjoy the experience of at least my drifter, Kisinawi, which was, I thought, fantastic. So with that, I appreciate you all for watching. And you know what? I forgot to do something in the beginning of my stream. I forgot to do the orders of business first. So if you take a look quick down in the description below, there are links for the Trevor Project. It's an organization dedicated to helping youth in crisis in the LGBTQIA plus community. So if you or someone you know is considering suicide, please reach out. There's links below for help. There's also a link provided down below for donations if you're in a position to do so. And just remember that even one life is too many. So with that, we love you very much, and I will catch you all on the next one.